Hello again. I have got the answer why God chose me to be a woman this time. The, the only time I came down to earth as a woman. Those other six times I have been a man and been leader of religious things, and that also make it that this last generation should not have this with religion to do, but I needed to know religions, uh, why it doesn't work with religions, because it's man-made. It's not God that have make it, and it's very much killing because of that, and it's much hate because of different religions. So that was not good to be in. So um, I am not in religion, I am in God, and God is with me, and I am with God, and we are one. But this about why he sent me as a woman and not a man this last time. Um, it it is this about this answer I got yesterday from heaven, and when it was in the night, and I had hard to sleep because it was so much going on in the air. But it was someone that come through and told me that as a woman I can go and do my things without be any attention what I'm going to do. They will not pay attention to me because I'm a woman. So that it will be easier to touch the Golden Gate, as they have told me. And then also yesterday I come to understand. I have heard it for a long time since I started to know that I should go to Jerusalem. I have knew that, but I have not think about it, and it is because how this person uh, act. So he's not so much of interest for me. But then in the night I understood it, that he have the keys to uh, all the path, the way to touch the Golden Gate. He's working with that. And I was not thinking about that before this night when they told me from heaven that he is the only one that have really talk about to help me in Jerusalem. And I only need this person, as he have the keys to go under the Golden Gate. And I have told you that the Golden Gate is not what you see in pictures, because the real Golden Gate where Mary's parents was standing, meet each other, was the Golden Gate that doesn't exist anymore. It's have built up a new Golden Gate it's not new today, but it built up one, the second Golden Gate, because those other was old, and it's, if there is any Golden Gate, the true ones, that was when Mary's parents met each other, and an angel come and say that they should have a child, and her name should be Mary, and she should carry Jesus inside her, a special person. So that's the way to do it. That this man will open up all the doors so I can go in. It's the way they told me that it should be this when I'm coming to Jerusalem. I will see if it's working that way, but it seems like they have planned it like that. And I have a message from them to you. And it is that no matter what your start, where you started from, where you coming from, that I'm on my way to. If you hear a sound, is it that I try to get me something to drink here, a soda, but it was hard to open up. Now it's open. You hear that my throat is not clean from the corona virus I had going on for 2 weeks now. It's on the 3rd week, so I need to have something to drink here. The message for you is that it doesn't matter where you started from. If you started in the lowest place, in the trash, it doesn't matter what the end will be for your life. You maybe started be born in trash, and your mother left you there, and someone else find you, and you can still end up to be a king. It have nothing with your start to do. That's what they are saying to you from heaven. It's a very important message to understand. You should not need to excuse yourself for what you have done in the past, because the end of your life can be like a king or a queen, that you will be a very special person for God, not for the world, but for heaven. They see you as people around you maybe not see you, but they see you, and they know where you're coming from, and if you raise yourself up from that trash or the environment that could have killed you, that could have make you do a suicide and not want to live anymore, or like you blame yourself for everything and you start to drink and do drugs or hurt yourself in that way, that they see where you're coming from. They see when you build up yourself to stand against those things that break you down. That is the message to you. And I was on my way to tell you that from the beginning, that I felt someone was coming here and wanted to talk to you. But I didn't say it because I doubt it. I felt it, but I didn't say it. But it come through anyway. So that was good. I didn't know what they wanted to tell you. But they tell you this, that it have nothing with where you started your life. How you started your life is what you ended your life with that matter. And those evil energies, they try to tell you that you should stay at the lowest place. They want you to stay. But I tell you that it have nothing with your start to do. If you want to end in another way than how you started, then you can do it. That was the Spirit is telling you, and they say that when you try to raise you up, when you started to, they will help you. When they see you take, you take one step, they help you to take 2 steps. They encourage everyone that try and not let anyone tell them that it doesn't work for you. You will always be trash. You come from the trash and you will be the trash. And that is not what you should be. And it's in your mindset and in your heart when you know that I come from the trash, but I will not end in the trash. That's what is to you to tell, that they will help you. Well, if you take one step, they make it so you can take 2 steps instead, so you can come forward. No one should put you back and make you stay still on the same place where you're coming from, because everyone deserves to come forward. And it doesn't matter that you today are maybe sleeping on a sofa. I hear a spirit saying this because he has seen you laying on the sofa in another person's home, and you are thankful that they give you somewhere to sleep, and you can sleep on their sofa for 1-2 nights, and then hope that you can get another place to sleep at next night. and you should not do these things. You deserve better, and you can do that if you talk it to us in heaven that you want to go forward, that that a sofa in another person's home is not your goal to reach, and you tell them that, because everyone have their angels with them. Everyone have some kind of angels that walking with you, but if you never talk to them, they're not going to be so strong. And I tell you that as long as they're walking here on earth and try to reach you, to could talk to you, they are weak, so they can be killed. So the best is to hold them higher up in the air, to let them be the spirits that they are from the start, and not place them here on earth and not pull them down here on earth. You talk to them as they are in the spirit and not of this world, and it's working fine for you. If you start to talk it to them not as they are sitting with you on the sofa where you are going to lay down and sleep, they are higher than that, and you should tell them that this is not my place, this sofa is not my sofa, this is not where my goal is to reach. I need help to come forward, to have my own home, to have quiet around me, to get help from you. You are here for me, and now I talk it to you about my situation. And it's not about money to do. It have to do with comfort, to have a life that is comfort for me, that I should not need be frightened to be killed or frozen to death, because my situation just now is like this. You tell them that your goal is to be living here and now, and not be thinking about the future, not thinking about the past, to be comfort where you are today. This is something that was on my mind today, that I should in some way help you. I didn't know what it was, but it come through what it was. A spirit is it that talking about you, and this spirit is telling you that you, that this is so bad that you do. You follow other. You don't follow yourself. You follow others. But you need to follow yourself and your dreams, what you had before you left it. What did you dream about when you were a child? Before everything's negative happened in your life, what was it that the dreams you had for your life, for yourself? Follow yourself, follow your dreams, not going into what other people think about you and what other people think you should be, not what other people think that this is your future, because you know by yourself where your dreams was once before you left it, and you know your talents. If you go back and remember when there was a time when you knew who you were before those other come that took you away from your path where you should have been. Uh, it's soon Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, it's soon party times in December, and you should not need to look into windows where other people have their celebration. You should not need to stay by yourself and look into what other people are doing, because you can create your own future by yourself, not by walking after what other people are telling you. You know you had those thoughts and dreams once before it took away from you, but they are still there if you place yourself in the first place and not be the one that people can walk on and make you be the lowest, to always be there in the trash. That's what many people want for your life, but that is not what God wants you to be. So it's time for you to raise up and grab those dreams you had once and walk away from that sofa. You can make it. It is a spirit that come through that was talking about you. It is not me. It's a spirit, and this spirit is it's a male spirit, and he say that he is going to be with you. He's gonna walk with you if you take the first step and say the first no to people that you know it's not good for you. You stop them on their way to try to bring you down. You should all have people that want the best for you. And most of all, you need to have yourself as the best for you. So that is what's going on just now, that I have got the answer why God sent me down as a woman. It has been so when I was walking on my own as a homeless person in the United States. I was behind the churches and saw what they did, and they don't they didn't see me, as I was like a shadow for them, but they let me see everything what was going on. So if I had been a man, they have talked to me and wanted me to do things in the churches. But now, as a woman, I was only there as a shadow. They didn't want me to do anything. They only wanted me to see how success they were. And I tell you how success they were, because they are in the grave today. Those pastors that lead the big churches, they are not here. They were not success, or else they have not been in their graves. They didn't do what God wanted them to do. They did things they wanted to do on their own, to create money for themselves and be famous. That was, but they didn't ask God, God, what can I do for you, God? They ask God, what can you do for me? All the time. It was only about themselves and not about what they could do for God. So they are in the grave today. They are not here. And they were much younger than me. So, when did you ask God, what can I do for you, God? That you should, you should ask that every day to God. God, what do you want me to do for you today? Or what do you want me to do for heaven today? That's is not about you. And most people think it's about you, but it isn't. It's have never been that. You were born to do the walk for heaven, for God, not for yourself. So it was what I wanted to say. So I thank you for listening and follow me, and they may be tell me more what will happen. I told you that they are going to tell me the closer I come to Jerusalem, they will tell me what is going on. So thank you for listening. God bless you. We love you.